I don't fully get what gives the other intro or not. Like with the boss fights in the Notorious Hunt, it seems to trigger always. But for commissions, it's typically the short version. Okay, one wanted to join in on the punishment. Up, Dullahan. Nope. Okay. There we go. And there we go.
Phew, that's great. That's a wrap for the commission, thanks to the both of you. Couldn't have gotten it all done today without you. As for your payment, once we exit the hollow, I'll have funds transferred to Miss Nekomata's Internet account. Oh, and don't worry, I'll be putting in a good word for you two back at the company.
Okay, we're counting on you, Mia.
Now that our business is done and dusted, shall we head out of the hollow now?
No problem. Me and the proxy will find the fastest and safest route out of the hollow. This is how a proxy makes a living, so we can't let you listen in. Sorry about that.
I understand. I'll just stand over there and turn my back to you. You can trust me.
Darn it. I was so busy and flustered the whole time I never got around to asking this guy about his true purpose and identity. I don't have time. We have to leave a hollow soon and then everyone will go their separate ways.
Nekomata, to be clear, getting info through torture isn't allowed.
Come on, I know that. Even if he's hiding something, he's still the client. Besides, just because I was taken in by a street gang doesn't mean I'm gonna do stuff like that. Proxy. Speaking of street gangs, that reminds me. It's time to use my secret ability. Watch this.
Oh. Nakamura quickly darts over to where Ollie is standing without him noticing, and returns just as quickly.
Got it. Now let me see what this so-called guide Ollie has on him. Huh? Wait, these are handcuffs?
Please respect other people's hobbies, Nekomata. Put that back. It's private.
Hold up, Belle. Fairy just detected a string of numbers on the handcuffs that match the same format used by public security.
What? These handcuffs belong to a public security officer?
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, how's your chat going? I think I can hear some ethereals nearby.
He doesn't seem to be a cop, or he doesn't seem to the type to be.
What are my handcuffs doing over? I mean, they're not my not handcuffs. Oh.
Tell us the truth, Ollie. Why do you have public security handcuffs on you?
It's that I found those handcuffs.
Oh, so you just found them somewhere. Well then, that's completely fine, yeah?
Nakamura suddenly gives Ollie a sharp kick to the knee, then pins him to the ground.
Well now, Ollie. I took you for a rookie thief judging by the way you cowered like a chicken in the hollow. I never thought you'd steal something from a public security officer. I thought I could get a nice score from your commission. It seems we ought to be grateful you haven't landed us in even more trouble. And these handcuffs that you just found? What kind of incompetent officer would lose their own equipment? Any cop who lets you take their cuffs off them must be a real weakling.
Please don't insult public security officers. A public security officer has to grit his teeth and endure arduous training. They have to stay up all night studying for exams, has to struggle to pass the strictest of screening. Only then can he become an officer.
Why are you getting all virtuous all of a sudden? Hold up! Don't interrupt me! We want the truth, and get on with it! Who are you really, and why did you post a fake commission through a fake company?
It's... I can't tell you.
Can't tell us? Are you still not grasping the situation? Let me see. Since you're not cooperating, I guess I'll just have to throw you to the ethereals in here. Oh boy, we killed so many of their friends today. I think they're gonna be real happy to see you. Right? How about now? Ready to talk?
I won't tell. Even if you feed me to the ethereals, I won't.
What is up with this guy? He's scared out of his wits, but he still won't talk.
Hold on, Nekomata. I've just matched the serial number from these handcuffs to an officer. Ollie, male. Team 4, Criminal Investigations Division at Janus 12th Precinct. That's who this guy is.
Huh? No, wait. This guy is actually a public security officer?
Oh, that took a bit of a turn.
Okay.
All right. Oh, wait. Low resistance to particular attribute. The damage numbers will flash white. Okay. Not long after, on a secluded street outside the hollow.
Alright, we've made it out. Well, officer. You said you wouldn't hold us liable before, so let's say our goodbyes right here then.
Please, wait. Miss Nekomata, before you leave, can you reassure me that you're both good people, and that you will not tell anyone anything about meeting me today? My mission today was top secret. I need to make sure no one harboring ulterior motives learns this information.
Okay, don't worry. If we had any ulterior motives, we would have snuck off and left you with the ethereals. Way back when we first realized you weren't who you claimed to be.
Oh, I see. Of course. That makes sense. Wait, you knew I wasn't with the company all along?
Actually, you gave yourself away as soon as you opened your mouth.
Honestly, how could your boss or your coworkers let you go alone on a mission like this?
Because this operation was at my personal request.
Oh?
I've been a public security officer for years now, but I still can't get over my phobia of ethereals. I've screwed up a few operations, and these days, I always get benched. There's been this really tough case, and we're short of leads. I thought maybe we could use Internaut to lure in our culprit with some crime-related info. If the plan worked, I'd be able to take credit for it, even if I wasn't involved with the operation later on. If I was lucky, I might even have gotten a certificate.
I didn't expect someone like you would be so motivated.
That's my boss on the phone. 1 second. Hello? Boss, it's Ollie.
Where are you? Did you post to Internaut pretending to be a company going into a hollow?
It wasn't on purpose. Please don't fire me.
Fire you? Why would I fire you? You did great. If we can crack this case, you'll take first merit for it and land a handsome bonus. Get back to the precinct and get yourself ready for the next operation.
My boss praised me. All these years, my boss has finally praised me! Did you hear that? Not only do I get to keep going out with them on operations, but I might even get a bonus!
Oh, congratulations.
What am I gonna do?
You were just so happy. Why the long face?
Going on future operations with them means I definitely have to go back into a hollow again. And I'll mess things up as soon as we run into any ethereals.
You'll just have to work it out for yourself. Proxy, let's go!
Wait a sec! Miss Nekomata, Proxy, this may be a bit forward, but would you please consider becoming case consultants for public security and helping me to complete the mission?
Huh?
You know the truth about my Internaut commission. Making you case consultants feels much safer than just relying on a verbal promise. And what's more, based on our previous adventure, when it comes to hollows, I can tell your abilities are far superior to mine. With your support, all those things I couldn't do before, they don't have to be pipe dreams any longer. This time, I really just might get a bonus.
Then if we say no, what are you gonna do?
If you really won't say yes, then I can only bid farewell to my Medal of Honor with tears in my eyes. And ask you once again to keep this confidential.
Yeah? That's it?
I thought you were going to take us back to the precinct.
I'd never go back on my word. I swear it on my honor as an officer.
I gotta say, he really is just... Fine, Ollie. I reluctantly agree to this commission of yours, or your request for us to be case consultants, or whatever.
Really?
But on one condition. We charge a high fee. If we help you complete the mission, your entire bonus is ours.
That's fine with me. I'd rather have the prestige over any bonus.
Great. Then let's do it.
Later, Ollie rushes back to the 12th precinct with a heavy sigh of relief.
Alright then, Proxy. Today's matter is settled. Let's head back. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It feels weird.
I never thought you'd agree to team up with a public security officer, Nekomata.
So what? I agreed to his request. What's so unbelievable about that? Don't worry, I won't lose us any money. I've heard that they pay out pretty decent bonuses. And if he's so willing to give up the whole thing, then why not? And Dolly might seem unreliable, but there were several times today when he surprised me. Perhaps there's more to this guy than meets the eye? Anyway, let's just wait for him to contact us if we're gonna be supporting him. We can talk about his case then.
I can tell there's something more to Ollie than meets the eye, but I never expected he'd be a public security officer. What's even more astonishing is that Nekomata actually agreed to help Ollie. Fortunately, Ollie means no harm. Right, we do our business on the internet after all, and we had a pretty big misunderstanding with Ollie in the Hollow. Well, we've agreed to work with Ollie now, so we should act professionally and do our best to complete the commission. Okay, and that's where we can leave this one off. Okay. Archived. Okay. Do you want to go into part 2, or shall we leave that till Wednesday?
Probably better to leave that to Wednesday, since you probably want to have a chance to be able to grind and all that.
Yeah. Okay. Why is there something to say? Barry and I have been keeping an eye on the internet, so we're always ready to recommend the right commissions for you. Alright. We should probably do some of those at some point. 6 on the floor again. There is one useful thing with those. Remote transmission from a special client received. Repairing connection, please get ready as soon as possible. Okay. But yeah, the side commissions, they are sorted into each chapter as well. So we can do these in turn. I don't think too many of them have actual effect on the main story. But yeah, next time we could get started on, not that story. We could maybe do a few combat commissions and such. We'd have to see.
Yeah, I'd be up for it. No, it would be nice to finish up Nekomata's story.
Yeah. Joebird and Paper Boo are still around here, and yeah, there's the Lucky Boo. Okay. No special requests this time, it seems. Alright, then I think that's about it for now. Yeah, we have this one here still that we could also take a look at. But it does involve a few characters we don't have access to. So I think I'll do this one off stream and not even on recording. Because, well, characters we haven't met yet. Though I could record them as well, but just put a spoiler spoiler mark on those parts or something.
Yeah, would you be able to play this again later?
Not sure. I think the general feature of it will still be open, but the rewards will probably be gone then.
Yeah, for me it's more of any story element.
Yeah, this is. We have talked. Let's see. Event limited reward missions to obtain event exclusive W engine reel projector and its overclock materials. Hamster cage passes, those are used for the high level upgrades for skills. Recommend to make bear your tears with the past A before participating. Yeah, that is the epilogue of season 1. Okay, it does sound that this will be available still afterwards, but the rewards will not be.
Alright, not big with the rewards. Most important is if we can play this for the story later, that's fine.
Let me actually take a quick look. Defense agents. Okay, clearly a W engine is for sound and not images. What kind of lunatic genius would insist on stuffing a 60mm film camera into a W engine? But yeah, I'll grab that off stream then. And yeah, should I leave it off the recordings as well, or at least actually I'll record the parts with characters we've met, but the other ones I think I'll edit those into a separate video with a spoiler on it.
Good work.
Alright. Still got a good amount of days on that, but for now, that is where we'll call it for today. Any last checkup stuff? No. Achievements. Let's see. Make the same promoter work for 7 consecutive days. Okay. Anything in the mail? Yep. The proxy since the launch of Zenless 0, with your companionship, the development team has steadily completed all of Season 1's content and operations, now entering a new chapter. Hope each day a new Everdo brings you fresh experience. Oh, okay, claiming that immediately. I think that might be the reward that Knight mentioned earlier. And yeah. They also give a bit of money to draw your attention to surveys and such. Okay. Actually...
I see. Yeah, as I say, do we have anything to unlock?
Let's see. We can get 16 of these. And... oh, these are still off. Also, do you notice something about these Boopons?
Yeah, it's a pool with a bamboo.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see.
A required item for signal searches on Bangbu channel, a coupon for the Bangbu repair and cleaning service issued by the Marcel Group. You can order Bangbu to provide various services for you with this coupon. Yeah, you can also, in world, you can use these things to send them out, send your Bangbu out for a spa day.
Okay.
May as well grab these since it's a new month. Okay, and I could get 5 more of these. Like, I generally don't really care for the high-powered stuff with these. Plus, this account is going to be mostly for temporary stuff, so I may as well grab as many of these as we can. 88, so we could go for an insured S rank. Let's see, but first, let's do one here. Yeah, a bit late in there, but let's see. Yeah, with the S ranks, it pretty much immediately starts off with a more in-depth version of this song, with actual vocals on it and such. I hear that Honkai Star Rail has a tell early on as well with its pulls, if you get an S rank or not. A difference in the music as well or something. I personally have not noticed that one before. I'll have to look up a comparison. Oh. Okay, no agent, but we do get another Starlight engine. Oh well. We can use that one to upgrade the one we have. It's currently equipped to Billy, actually. Now then. Which of these two would you say to pull for? They're both fire... Yeah, actually, no. Caesar is a physical type. Too many of the Sons of Caledon have a fire element to them. So, a fire stunner. Actually, we already have a bit of a physical... we have a physical attacker, and we have a fire attacker.
I would say the Caesar here, since that means we can use the entire team of Sons of Caledon.
Okay. Not an entire team. There are still characters we haven't met yet, two specifically, but we'll find those eventually. For now... It isn't guaranteed that we'll get Caesar. It will still be a 50-50 chance, since this will be our first, or this should be our first S rank getting through the banners normally.
Oh, so the other one was more guaranteed, or just also 50-50?
Also 50-50. We don't have the pity at the moment.
Excuse me. Is there something I can do for you? Anything?
You again?
Hello, Corin. Okay. Yeah, we do have Corin and Ben there as the others, as the A ranks on these banners, so we'll probably be seeing a few of them. Okay. Another one. A ranks. Or A ranks at best. Okay. Same spot as before. Yeah, one thing I thought about that we could do with this account is with the pulls that we do get, that we try to get characters that I don't have on the main account. So we can, well, get the social stuff with them. Since you do need to have the characters unlocked to be able to get their trust events and such. Okay, Roaring Ride. Actually, I think that's Piper's W engine. Let's take a look. One of 3 possible effects is triggered. Yeah, I think this is Piper's. Okay, good find. Okay, another one. Okay, no S rank. Exact same spot again. We're not getting much luck with the random chance at purples, huh?
Not at the moment, no. Sadly.
Okay. Let's have a look. Not yet.
Aside from combat, I'm also equipped to support with financial matters.
Hello, Ben. I do like that they have a few different lines for these as well. Also, skip the rest. Okay. No luck. It's typically visible on the second one, whether you're getting an S rank or not. But we are getting a double this time. Okay, that's static. That's actually from me clicking on the button to speed things up. Huh.
Whether it's catching ducks or finding cats, I'm here to help.
Hello, Seth. New character,
Just
new
call me
faction.
Ben, or Big Ben. I'll protect everyone.
Yeah, just because the Ben and Corrin have a higher chance of dropping doesn't mean that we can't get other characters either. Okay. Again, we should be getting in the range where we can get an S rank with a higher chance now. Oop, right away.
So, Kaku, reporting in. A pleasure to meet you.
Okay. No. Once more. Okay, no luck on an early. Yep, never mind. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the music difference. Okay, 2 A's and 1 S.
Aside from combat, I'm also equipped to support with financial matters.
Okay. Now, will it be Caesar?
I've been awaiting your arrival, Master.
Hello, Rena. Okay, this does mean that on whichever of the special banners we were to pull an S rank next, it will be, it's certain to be the featured one. Okay. And another one of these. Alright. Okay. And yeah, I think you can guess whose faction Rena belongs to.
Yeah.
Did you
But
come?
we're gonna answer wrong.
Nothing to
Put them
fear.
on the field again.
Ready.
Okay, let's quickly use up the doubles that we got. Experimental not challenging, charging module. When Sukaku's basic attack, dash attack, dodge counter, or quick assist hits an enemy, there's a 15% chance she gains 1 stack of vortex, triggering up to once per second. When vortex reaches max stacks, any additional stacks grant Sukaku 1.2 energy instead. A charging module is able to continuously accumulate energy during battle. Therefore, it is regarded as an era-defining conceptual tactical weapon by the R&D department. But for Sukaku, fully charging it simply means it's time to eat. Of course.
Are they still growing?
Yeah. Corrin, open trauma. When Corrin's chain attack or ultimate hits an enemy, her damage against the target increases by 12% for 15 seconds. Young Mistress always said, if something's worth doing, it's worth focusing on. I've been practicing, and I can do it now. But are you watching me? Okay. And Ben has the most of these. Offense through defense. When successfully triggering a block counter during Ben's special attack or EX special attack, inflict an additional 300% of Ben's defense as damage. Unlike other bear tyrants, Ben remains patient when fighting. He believes if he keeps his defenses up, he can wait until the enemy reveals their weakness. A good idea to have, or a good mentality to have in combat. Okay. Careful accounting. Yeah, this is just a basic +2 on basically all their skills. Financial responsibility demands mastering cost efficiency and utilizing every available resource to enhance both the team and oneself. Okay. And now that we have the first of 3 unlocked, we get Ben's name cards. Okay, one more. Agile adaptation. When successfully blocking enemy damage with Ben's invulnerable effect during his special attack or EX, the following counter deals 30% more damage. Ben's professional accounting instincts let him adapt dynamically based on the situation. Whether dealing with accounts or enemies, it's important to achieve the best result at the lowest cost. And yeah, since we're in the later stage, now we're going for actual color.
Time for some hard labor?
If you need help, call me anytime.
And yeah, let's have a look at our new agents, starting with Seth here. who is part of the Criminal Investigation Special Response Team, and he's an electric defender. Yep. Okay, let's see. Better I look at this. When Seth uses EX special attacks Thunder Shield, he gains a shield of firm resolve equal to 40% of his initial attack, up to a max of 3,000, lasting for almost half a minute. This effect can trigger once every 10 seconds. When basic attack or assist follow-up triggers a quick assist or chain attack, causing another squad member to enter the field, that squad member gains a shield equal to 40%. Okay, same, up to 3,000. Also lasting for the same time. Can trigger once every 10 seconds. Having a shield increases anomaly proficiency by 50. Okay. And his additional ability is High Spirit. Same attribute or faction. When Seth's chain attack, final judgment, or finishing move during basic attack, lightning strike hits an enemy, the target's anomaly build-up resistance to all attributes is reduced by 20% for 20 seconds. Okay, that would make him a good fit in a, well, an attribute to an anomaly build team. Okay. And yeah, as a defender, he's mostly about, well, countering and putting shields up. Dealing electric damage. With enough energy, unleash a series of slashes in front, dealing massive electric damage. Hold to charge the move, and Seth will dash forward, unleashing a series of powerful slashes. Activating this move accumulates 75% resolve. Okay. Damage reduced by 40%, invulnerable during the successive slashes. Okay. When resolve is above or equal to 75%, hold to activate, consume 75 to launch consecutive attacks in front, followed by a finishing move. When the finishing move hits an enemy, triggers quick assist of the member positioned before Seth. So unlike with Nicole, who triggers a quick assist from the character after her, he sends someone in front to the field instead. Okay. And his ultimate launch a series of upward attacks in front, followed by a finishing move dealing massive damage. Activate the move, accumulate 75%, grants 3 additional assist points. After the move, hold a special to chain into EX special attack, enabling faster charging. Character is invulnerable when using the skill. Okay. So yeah, getting shields and swapping out to your attackers. And Rena, who's have the same attribute type, but she's a support. So they could probably be linked up together in a team. There. Her passives first. When ordering Drusilla or Anastella to attack, other squad members' penetration ratio increases together with Rena's by 25% of Rena's pen ratio plus 6% up to 30%. Basically, defense penetration. Effect ends when both Drusilla and Anastella return to Rena. When another same attribute or faction, increase the duration of shock inflicted on enemies by any character by 3 seconds. When shocked enemies are on the field, all squad members' electric damage increases by 10%. So yeah, she would fit well in an electric damage type group.
So with the NB, Seth and her would become a very deadly team.
Yeah, it would lack a specific attacker, but yeah, just picking it, that doesn't mean it would be a bad team. It would be a bit of a suboptimal team, but basically the game in general, as long as your equipment and levels are up to date, everything should be decently doable. It's not freaking Dark Souls. And yeah, Rena is a ranged attacker. Order Drusilla and Anastella to attack up to 4 times, dealing physical and electrical damage. Hold calls back the both of them to swing around for a ranged attack, dealing electric damage. Okay, special. Order Anastella to execute a downward smash, dealing electric damage on normal. With enough energy, order both of them to execute multiple downward smashes, dealing massive electric damage. Character is invulnerable. And yeah. So basically she sends those 2 out to attack for her. And when they're out, they will, well, they'll increase the amount of damage that others can deal to them, or to the target. Let's see, decibel rating. Order the both of them to spin forward, dealing massive damage. During this skill, Drusilla and Anastella are unable to respond to basic attack, but can be recalled to Rena's side through basic attack, Shoot a Fool. Upon activating the skill, other squad members recover 10 energy. Next character to switch in recovers an additional 20 energy. Okay. So yeah, basically you want to throw out her pets, and then swap her out for someone to deal further damage.
1, 2, yes, all accounted for.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be that. So, actually not there. Let's see, 20 pulls still. Okay. Not going to use those now, but we can use those on the next... When is the next banner actually going to be? Okay, 10 days. So, this the stream in 2 weeks. We'll have a new banner then. And that should have at least one new character and one returning one. Will be interesting to see who we get. Okay. But yeah. That's about 3-ish hours. Yeah. 3 hours total for today. And yeah. We'll continue with Nekomata's agent story on Wednesday. And after that we'll continue with the main story.
Yeah.
Okay.
And tomorrow...
Yeah. Tomorrow, Digimon World Next Order. Same on Sunday. Monday, we'll have to see if we can get anything set together. If we can get the group together for anything multiplayer. Otherwise, a rest day.
Yeah. Maybe cross-code again, but there's also, like the other times, also chance for a rest day. It depends on who's available, if any.
Yeah. Okay. But, yeah, for now, let's end the game. And before we end the stream, let's go look for someone to raid. So, let me bring all the icons back again. Bring up the browser. Okay, it is still muted. It is still muted, yes. Okay. Now, let's have a look at who are online, if anyone. Okay, also let me change the screen share so Drakir can see. There and there. Okay, not too busy. We have Moonrise playing Elden Ring Night Rain. Little Crazy Jess is playing the first Berserker Kazan. Lagstorm is playing Yakuza 0. It Be Me is playing Amnesia Debunker. Oh, hello! Kirunuts Yoko is playing Crosscodes. Okay, let me take a peek to see where they are. Are they early in? Okay, that's something I don't recognize, so that might be spoiler territory. So I guess they're off the list. Okay, next up we have Horatius the Dwarf playing Koromon. They're still in their pre-stream chat, it seems, so I have no idea what this game is. Next we have Edrim playing Final Fantasy 14. And for the last two we have I'm a Flanker playing Sandwich Simulator. And Mr. Icarus playing Doom 2 Hell on Earth. Okay. Any of those sound of interest, or shall I take a peek? A pick, not a peek. I think he might be a bit distracted by the dwarf on screen.
I was having a bit of the OCD moment. Probably want to say with the crosscode, but it might be spoiler there.
Yeah.
We read it, yes, not too long ago.
So we go Balder the Bee then?
Yeah, let's go Balder the Bee. I think we read it last week, but still a while ago.
Okay. Copy the name. We can try jump scaring them while they're playing a horror game. So /raid and paste. But before we start that, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you Aurora, thank you Knight, and I think I saw Marco pop in among the people in chat at one point. And yeah, thank you as always, Drakir.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching this madness.
And yeah, like I said, we'll continue with this on Wednesday. And yeah, tomorrow Digimon, Sunday Digimon, and yeah, Tuesday there is a chance that we can that we get started with Batman Arkham City.
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
boy.
For now, let's get the trade started. And yeah, thank you again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then,
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well and watch out for undead seagulls.
and Golden Bang Brew with freaking power mechs.